Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Christoph. Allegedly, good morning. You got the day off. Okay, Wisco gal, good morning. Well, guys, it's a beautiful morning. It's a great morning. So, I'm here and I'm going, hi, Stevie Lee. Let me just speak on what happened yesterday. So, Jen Bailey was live, and I was driving back home, and I heard her live, and she was speaking about, what a hard worker Maria was, and it's a shame how she got fired because people were calling her job. I made one statement in her live. Well, I said, Ann says that that was Maria was fired because she called in when she was sick and they told her not to come back. Okay? That's what I said. So then I get a text message on my phone with the screenshot of what was said to me that Ann was lying. And I was like, nope. I said, I'm not going to let this one go. I'm going to respond. So I clicked the screenshot that was sent to me and I responded because she says that Heidi Ann lied. I had received a great review 3 weeks before I was dismissed. I have that review and I said that in my chat. I don't care about your review. Okay? Um, I understand you're miserable. Oh, I understand you're a miserable person. Girl, I don't get online and talk about people and make up lies about people to make your sad and miserable life feel better for you. Okay? Nobody comes on, and your first thing is, oh, you got to do this for the views. Maria, I go live. I have 19 people, 20 people in my chat. We're talking about 90 days. I give no fucks because I enjoy discussing the show. The only person that cares about views and what people think about them is you. But one thing no one is ever going to let you do is call them a liar and keep calling them a liar without showing what a liar you are. So, and I know you're watching, girl, you always in the bushes. You're always in the bushes. Always. Always. If you don't care about people, you don't care what they have to say, why do you watch? Because I don't watch you. Hi, Bambi. I don't watch you. But you're so busy screenshotting and got, girl, get a life. So, good morning, Marty. Marty. Good morning, Vote. I saw the shit show come. Why? Yeah. Oh my God, the name, the shit show. Jesus Christ. I was like, maybe I'm seeing things. No, I wasn't seeing things. So I just don't understand. You keep saying that ends this, ends that, but then everybody needs views. Girl, people do things that make them happy. Ann goes live and cooks. Ann has tried to ignore you, but you keep going. She warned you. She goes, stop saying I'm a liar, Maria. You keep going. I'm going to put it all out there. You don't seem to care about anybody. So yesterday, hi, Stevie Lee, Ann went live. It is ridiculous. It's very ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So Ann went live yesterday. Now, everybody knows when Ann goes live, Ann is cooking, whatever. But yesterday, she had enough. Good morning, Ghostface. And the same thing that I responded. I said, stop deflecting and be transparent about the money. That's it. And said again yesterday, 8 people, whatever. Now was it 7,700? I didn't donate. I didn't. But this is crazy. So when Ann went live yesterday, I was like, I was late because I didn't even know Ann. Well, she did say she didn't send out a notification. Okay. She didn't send out a notification. So I go in and I'm listening. So I went back, but let me pull up Ann real quick. And Sophie had sent me a video where it was about the live they did about transparency. And I sent that to Ann yesterday. So when Ann went live yesterday, hopefully, it's still there. Because I did take of it while she was live. And hold on a second. You know, guys, it's the end of the month. I need views and I need money. Hi, Gigi May. You know, hi, Sarah motherfucking Z. I almost went live last night, seriously, around 9 o'clock. Damn, Sarah. But see, it's not even appreciated. That's the only thing I'm saying. We used to have these talks. Hey, stop doing this. You know, this doesn't make sense. It's a waste of money. Now I understand. It wasn't, she didn't put any of her money there, according to what Ann said. Now, I'm sure she's going to say Ann's a liar. Okay? Only one way to prove it. Show the money. That's it. Show the money. Like I said, that was only one way to prove, you know, what was the real reason you were fired. Either JY and his attorney is going to subpoena your employment record to see if you actually lied or committed perjury on court documents. Because you even told me before anyone else knew except your group chat, before it was announced on the internet, that you were fired because of someone sending a letter to your job. Or was it your boss's wife? I said, show the letter, because they're saying it's not true. Then once JY received his response, everything came out about you not having a job. Washington is a right to work state. Texas is a right to work state. When they want to terminate you, they terminate you. Ann only said what was told to them. And if that wasn't the truth, then you, Maria, is the liar, because it was in the group chat. Or whatever chat it was. Let me not say group chat, because it might be a different chat. Don't know. But it was in a group chat. Okay, so
all of us.
Hold on.
Hope. Hi, Jen.
Okay, she's speaking right here.
Lying through your fucking teeth.
Okay, Ann said, Stevie Lee, that Maria is lying through her fucking teeth. I see what you said. I'm going to have to translate.
And I'm going to say again, Maria, let's lie detector tests. Let's do that. Let's prove prove I'm a liar, Maria. Let's prove I'm a liar, Maria. Because I'm not the only one that knows that you're lying. You lost your job. Because you have got such a big...
She told me that a letter was sent. That's what she told me, Cooch. But she did say phone calls were made too. But she said a letter. And I remember saying about when I first responded to her, when I was going, I told her way back then, back in September, whenever it was, I said, show the letter so people can stop saying you're lying. Those are my exact words to her when we were on the phone. Show the letter so people can stop saying you're lying. Hi, Black Roses.
fucking mouth that you, numerous people, and not just people in the group chat, you told numerous people, Maria. So what happened was, it was a tax season, and Maria was sick, and granted, she was very, very sick. She phoned in work, didn't attend work. She told them she would work from home, and she would try into the office the following day. Now, Maria, you did get a great review, but the person who gave you the review is not the fucking person who sacked you.
So the person that gave her the review, which it was a good review, is not the person that sacked her. So in other words, two different people. And I'm going to show you the messages that she put in that chat, okay?
Completely different person. Maria, do not make me pull screenshots and embarrass your ass.
Too late. She did it. Screenshots were shown.
Yet again. The only thing I want to say from you is fucking lawyers' receipts. You have scammed and lied and took money off all of us. All of us. And paid off a fucking bill. Not the lawyer. Not one of us have ever actually seen how much you gave you or what the bill was. Not one of us seen it. We trusted you.
And said no one has seen the bill and how much she paid the lawyer because they trusted her. Okay? So from everyone that has sent something to me or sent something to me, most of the people donated because they felt that she was fired, as she stated, because of what JY and his team was doing.
Lied, and that's why you're still not showing receipts. Posted your fucking bill on Reddit, Maria. And how dare you call me a liar, lying through your fucking teeth?
Okay, so Ann said, how dare you call me a liar? Because you're lying through your fucking teeth. So let's go look at the post, shall we? Okay. This is the post that Ann put up. Shit. Let me go back here. So here we go. She said, I got into an argument with Justin. So, don't know. I guess Justin may be the one that fired her. Postal Dude. Hi, Postal Dude. So, she says, I got into an argument with Justin. Fuck them. See, Ann was kind enough to hide all of that out. They better not screw me out of a cent of my pay. Yes, this. Go apply for unemployment. And hold on, let me see. For some reason, it won't open up all the way on my laptop, but I can look at it on my phone and read it. Okay, so let me go here. So on this screenshot, so she states on this one at the bottom, yes, I just, so up here, I got in an argument with Justin. There's a conversation, whatever. And I guess these are emojis. And she, right here, after fuck them, it says, yes, I just got fired. Okay? So then, up here, It says, go figure, when you apply for a new job, they ask you why you got fired. Because I decided to take a sick day and work from home because I didn't want to get others sick. She says, they better not, well, not she said that. They better not screw you out of 1 cent of pay. Someone tells her, yes, this, go apply for unemployment. Somebody else said, disgusting, emoji heart Maria. Another person says, clearly he don't give a fuck about anyone, firing pregnant girl, then firing you because you're sick. Let him figure out how to meet deadlines. Okay, so let's go here. So it says, I'm going to be, I guess someone's saying, I'm going to be his worst nightmare. I don't know if Maria said that or whatever. Maria says she had 3 weeks and she took no vacation that year. And then Maria says, the motherfucker doesn't want to pay me my vacation time. Thank you, Postal Dude, for coming in. So let me explain to you vacation time. Okay? At the beginning of every fiscal period or end of the year, as somebody says, whatever. Some companies fiscal end in March, some companies fiscal end in December. Okay? Exactly. So what happens is they give you upfront. Some companies, if you're paid hourly, you earn vacation. Okay? If you're paid by salary, high dreamsicle, they give you your 3-4 weeks up front. Now, that doesn't mean that when you get fired or you leave, you have that vacation time. Because while you still have it on the books to take, you haven't earned that time. You still have to earn the time. They give it to you, yes, to take it. But let's say if you leave that job and you've taken 2 weeks, 2 weeks of what you really haven't earned, but it was there. Some companies may take that money back off your final check. Some companies might say, fuck it, just let it roll. But again, vacation time is earned in increments. It's earned. Now, if it was the end of that year, and if you had not taken that time, well, yeah, they owe you that because you've earned all of that vacation. You've earned it. So you'll get paid for it. Some companies have a policy, take it or lose it. Well, if you remember, I had a lot of vacation time because I didn't take a lot of vacation time. I mean, I would take 2 or 3 days or whatever and go to Vegas, but I had 4.5 weeks of vacation. 4.5 weeks. Plus 4 days of personal time. Plus I had, so altogether it was like almost 6 weeks of stuff. But you still have to earn it. Just because it's there to take it. Hi, 11, but that doesn't mean they're going to pay you for it. Now, I take it, let's see, I think she was terminated. Well, it was September. So whatever vacation time she had earned up until September is the time they really should have paid her for. She won't get paid for her sick days at all. But whatever vacation hours she earned up until that date, they should have paid her for it. Now, if they didn't do that, there's a problem. But then again, I don't know what their policy is, but I'm talking about from me coming from corporate America. That's the way it's done for us. Okay? So, in the next one, Someone Ann tells Maria he's a fucking asshole. Someone says, "Oh my God, Maria, you work your ass off. You don't deserve this shit," which could be true. But then people saying she was always on YouTube. She said, "I have 3 weeks vacation and 1 week sick time." You won't get that sick time. That's the way we did. Well, that's the way they did it. Any company that I've worked for, you won't get your sick time. Sick time don't accumulate. This is what you have. Some companies will let you ride, you have until this date to use whatever vacation you didn't use the previous fiscal. Some companies will put out a memo stating all vacation, all whatever, you can't carry. We couldn't carry no more to the next fiscal. We could not carry any more than 40 hours on the books. Everything else we had to use, which was the new policy. People had 240 hours of vacation. And then when that memo came out, year before last, and everybody on my team was scrambling to fit vacations in, and I'm going, wait a minute. I can't have everybody out at the same time. We're going to have to do something here. So a lot of my team lost a lot of time because they were working from home. They're on salary. They can leave as long as they were in the office for 2 or 3 hours. They get paid for the rest of the day. They were only allowed to carry 40 hours, 1 week salary. 1 week vacation into the next year after C-19. People weren't really taking vacations because they were working at home. If you're on salary, as long as you're at work 2 to 3 hours a day, if you have appointments the rest of the day, you still getting paid. So people didn't take vacation, or people didn't take sick time. They didn't have to. You're on salary. Now, hourly is totally different. You're going to have to take your PTO if you leave and you have to go. Let's say you're at work for 2 hours and you have a doctor's appointment. Well, you got to take PTO. You have to take it. You have to take that time. It comes off your books. So they're going back and forth about their shady as fuck. So again, I'm trying to find out, where was the lie? Where did Ann lie? She didn't. She only repeated what she was told. Again, I'm trying to find the lie. Because she only
You lost your
repeated what she
job
was told.
because you were sick. That was it. It's not a lie. I'm sick. You're a selfish fucking cunt, Maria. You don't.
So, Christoph, so they let you carry. I'm serious. We were only allowed to carry 40 hours. After 2020, I think it was into fiscal 2024 is when they changed it. You had to burn your vacation. You were only allowed to carry 40 hours. Because remember, during C-19, nobody was on vacation. Nobody was doing anything because you were locked down. They had accumulated a lot of vacation time. You get annual sick time if you leave employment during the last few months of the year. They give you all annual personal and sick time not used up to the last date of your employment. See, on Hi Lady Red, on salary, we really don't get sick. Well, let me stop. Certain companies do give sick time. This previous company, for salary, we did not have sick time. We had personal time, which, is sick time. But the hourly guys had sick time. We did not have sick time. Oh, damn. See, that's like military. I know my sons have lot. Well, they had. Well, Nate still has a lot of vacation times. He gets 30 days. Um, Probably more than that now. And he really doesn't take vacation unless he's traveling out of the country. If Maria is saying Anna's a liar, then Maria lied. That's what I'm saying. If she's saying that Anne is lying, Anne is only repeating what she was told. And Vault made it clear that it wasn't that group chat, but it was, I see several people in there. So I called it a group chat. I called it that. Gigi May, I'm starting to think maybe Anna wasn't lying about everything now. Oh, damn. Hi, Selfie. Selfie, I saw your makeup thing. Your eyes were gorgeous. My job paid my week vacation, but I was still working, meaning I get paid. Yes, a lot of companies will tell you that too. If you want to get your vacation paid, if you're not going to take it, they'll pay you for it. They will pay you for it. So I was telling Anne in her chat yesterday, I said that Sophie had sent me, I didn't say who sent it. I said a video was sent to me of the transcript of the transparency banter that you guys were having on panel. And I sent it to Anne so she can see it. I love my job because I can come and go as I need. Or see, that's me too. See, there you go. So you have one bucket, PTO, personal time. I have 6 weeks of PTO. Okay. Oh, Selfie Queen, happy birthday. I got you. Happy birthday. I owe you a huge thank you. I'd rather not explain, but I really appreciate you. Oh, Coochie, I love the new name. Okay. We can carry whatever amount you get every year. If you get 4 weeks vacation, you can carry. Oh, see, they stopped that. And I think um I think they were trying to, because they promote a lot of work-life balance, okay? Some people would take off Friday and Monday. And my director, it would drive her crazy. She was like, well, Heidi, why do you let them? First of all, I'm not letting them. This is the time, especially during the summer, if they're spending time at the lake or whatever. These people take the time that they want to take. Me, I'm going to take a whole week. Oh, if I go out on a Thursday, you won't see me again until that Wednesday or the following Thursday. I normally take my vacations around the holidays. That way, I'm running with the days off, like Thanksgiving, you have Thursday, Friday off. Christmas, if it falls on a Sunday, you got Friday, Monday off. I'm going to run that through. I always had my vacations on a holiday. 400 hours of sick time. At this moment, I have 10 weeks annual time, 400 hours of sick, and 12 go ahead allegedly. I can't. I scrolled down, Cindy, to make sure you had. Well, I scrolled up to make sure you hadn't told me happy birthday yet. I read this morning on Reddit, they are telling Siwa to read the group chat now that Anne showed screenshots. It's a group chat, but not that group chat. So if Maria wants to read it, her current mods. Okay. Lady Red, it's a running joke when we tell each other happy birthday. Vote will be her current mods will be exposed. Ooh. Oh. Selfie Queen, look, every time she goes in, George has a birthday. Well, his mama has a birthday. Selfie Queen has a birthday. Um, Sophie has a birthday. I have a birthday. So if you're in George's chat and he goes, "Happy birthday, Selfie Queen," he was making fun of someone for saying, and they did it on my birthday too. No, on my mama's birthday. All year round. So I want to just listen to a little bit more of Anne. And and then we're going to talk about Lisa.
Don't care about your daughter. You don't care about your grandson. You don't care about your fucking husband. You care about none of them. Because you're still running your fuck. There's something wrong with your head. You need your fucking head looked at. Because see this, normal. You prioritising strangers on the internet to fight with them when you're a fucking liar is not normal.
So for Stevie Lee,
and see those people
Lynn said that Maria prioritizes strangers on the fucking internet and is not normal. Okay? So I'm translating. So she's saying that she needs to have her fucking head examined. That's what Ann said. Okay?
and in your chat and who are gassing you up. And I'll call every fucking out right now sitting there
She said, and for the people in her chat that are gassing her up, here we go.
agreeing with her, kissing her ass, Nurse Jen, Kat, Jendy, you're all guilty of it. You're all guilty. Cree, you too. And I'll tell you something else.
Oh, damn. Did she say including you too? Okay. See, I'm trying. I'm trying. So she called out the people in her chat that were gassing her up. She said, Nurse Jen, Kat, God damn it, I forgot the other name. Hold on.
About racism because it affected you.
Hold on.
And see those people that are in your chat and who are gassing you up. And I'll call every fucking out right now sitting there agreeing with her, kissing her ass, Nurse Jen, Kat, Jendy.
Nurse Jen, Kat, Jendy, and Cree. She said
you're
Cree.
all guilty of it. You're all guilty. Cree, you too. And I'll tell you something else, Cree.
I know.
You want people to look at racism? You have got a damn cheek in you to send out blessings on a Sunday to people because you're only caring about racism because it affected you. You're on cornholes posts. You're celebrating homophobia on that.
Wait a minute. What about the Bushwatchers Reddit? Yeah, she said Cree. Thank you. I was like, what? It was Cree. Thank you. What about Bushwatchers Reddit? Oh, my sister's.
You're laughing at what she's doing and what she's writing. That's
He said
fine.
Jindy and Cree.
You's all Dort Maria coming after a fucking disabled child in this community.
Figure out again how to turn off
don't mind that
God damn it.
at all. None of you mind that when you're in there. So Maria, you said Creamy was married, which she's never been married. But why didn't you say his name? If you were trying to hit back at her, why didn't? Because you've been all over Facebook. You know what, Maria? I hope you lose this fucking job too.
Oh, see? I didn't hear that. I don't think I was there yet. I don't remember hearing that. Oh. Oh.
Because you're twisted and you're evil and you're nasty. And I'm sorry, I don't even know what anybody's writing. I am not looking at the chat. But what I'm going to say, if you file on Maria, I will 100% be a witness for you. No problem. Because she needs stopped. This bitch is evil. Absolutely fucking evil.
So, Selfie Queen, I was told by several people that it was Bonkat. And then I guess she got banned. So maybe Cree does have it now. I don't know.
And Maria, you can laugh and joke and show how childish and petty you are. Oh, you're a pill addict. So if I listen to media what
Hi,
people say about
Saudis,
you.
Deborah.
You've been an alcoholic. You've took drugs.
Thank you,
Because
Coach.
that's what people have said about you. The thing is, Maria, I know it's not true. I know that's bullshit and Reddit. But you're writing things about me to try and attack my character when you know it's true. I was right, and you've proven to me I was right. Never to trust you with coming out to you. Because I knew it would disgust you. I actually knew this situation would disgust her. And I was right. She's celebrating homophobia. She's laughing at the comments. Carry on, Maria. This says a lot more about you. But see, while you're losing the
My
people,
God, J-Lo. Jenny, oh, I missed you. I sent you a message on TikTok. I was so worried about you. Did you get my message? I was worried about you, woman. It's so good to see you. It is really good to see you because I was worried about you, Jenny.
around you, family, you're worried about people online who are you think of you. I want to
So
say
she did say, I did get a message about that, and I just couldn't believe that. But the person wouldn't lie to me about that. That I do know. And that is very, very sad.
again, show us the fucking lawyer's receipts. Lie detectors, Maria. Let's do lie detectors. I will fucking, and I'm telling you, people will pay for it, Maria. I know will pay for it. So let's start telling them the fucking truth.
I think a lie detector test would be great. You raise money for an attorney, raise money for a lie detector test. People would pay for that.
I will dig out screenshots, Maria, because there's conversations everywhere with you and how you lost your job.
With you and how I love when she says with you and how you lost your job. I love to hear. I'm telling you, it took me a while to, especially when Ann gets mad, when she used to get mad way back when she came on the panel with JY. I was getting every other word, but now it's just, I understand everything she says.
There's
I hope not,
conversations in my
Dreamy.
DMs. There's conversations that people have still got access to because you kicked them out. You can actually get right back through that. They'll never lose that, as you know. So you really want to go down this fucking road.
See, here's the thing. You and Ann have been friends for so long. You've told Ann so many things. You've said so many things. Why would you want to keep pressing that button if you know that Ann is in a committed relationship with Dreamy? Dreamy is in a committed relationship with Ann. Why would you push Ann's buttons by going after Dreamy or her child or her family? Because you don't care. You have nothing. You're not happy. Ann's happy. I remember when Ann finally said she was getting a divorce. I remember you sitting on that panel and you were like, you knew everything that Ann had been going through. You knew she had been living in that house. They were living separate lives. You knew all of this. And for you to come out and say that they hurt their families, I heard Ann say that her family loves Dreamy. They have met Dreamy her first trip. The last two trips were just for them. And it seems like they have a great time. They look good together. I don't understand what the issue is when you know Ann came live one day and said how she was overtaking her medication and put all that out there. And you, Maria, as her friend, or as you pretended to be, or she thought you were right there backing her up, saying how everybody was there for her. Hi, Daddy. How you know what she's going through. Now the story has changed to fit your narrative. I don't know why people try to rewrite history when it was all played out on the internet. And I understand why Anne said she didn't tell you. I think that's what you're mad about. It's because you didn't know about Dreamy and Anne. I remember Anne stating that she and Dreamy had fun in Turkey. You knew about that, but you didn't know about the other trips, did you? Come on, Maria, stop. And that's what it's sounding like, that she's homophobic. And I hate to say that, but it sounds like it.
Hmm? I am sick and tired of you. Nothing to do with you.
Hi,
I think you're
Savage.
sick in the fucking head. I think you're a nasty, evil, horrendous, despicable human being. I think you're disgusting. And Cree, see your subreddit, get my fucking picture off of this, and I'll get it.
Okay, there she said it, Cindy. She said, and Cree, get my picture off your subreddit. Okay, she said it right there. That's what you were talking about. Okay. My son comes to me for me to I saw you said that in Anne's chat. I saw you said that. Hi, my Savage. Savage, did you see someone took your place? They took your number one spot, girl. I posted it yesterday. You got to do more work, okay?
Taken down. I'll get you. So, see Cree, the one that sends things, and said it. She wanted to go somewhere safe, somewhere she can speak as vile as she wants, with no, with no, with no come. That's what you really wanted, Cree. You wanted to write the shit that you wanted.
But why wouldn't, okay, so she said that, like she said, Habanera was a woman, and it's weird. We're all sending flowers to a woman, and Daddy's saying she wants to marry a woman. What's weird about that? I'm confused. What's weird about that? I have lots of friends in Houston that are gay and they're married, whether it be man to man, woman to woman. What's weird about that? However, they want to live their life is their business. The only person they answer to is God. That's it. They don't answer to you, Maria, or no one else. No one else. And if you were so religious, you would know what you're doing. What are the 10 Commandments, Maria? Aren't you Catholic? Maria, what are the 10 Commandments? Good morning, Texas girl. I can't wait to catch up with what you and Amber have going on today, because I missed a lot yesterday.
Tonight, but have no repercussions for that. That's the truth. But you're all sitting there celebrating hate of all kinds, but asking people to stand up against one thing, that's not how it works. I am pissed.
Maria, the 10 Commandments. I think the first one is you should not commit adultery. Anne didn't commit adultery, did she? Nope, she didn't commit adultery. She moved out, bought her own home, and still found time and money to give you for your attorney. Okay? She left. She knew that that was no longer what she wanted. Her husband knew that they were no longer good together. They're still friends. It says, what does it say? Keep the Sabbath holy. That means Sunday. People, you shall not honor or make false gods. It also says, honor your father and mother. I know I do that. But the best one is, thou shalt not bear false witness Mm. What are you doing, Maria? You're bearing false witness. That's what you're doing. There should not be no other God before God Himself. Okay? Thou shalt not steal. Mm. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not commit a murder. And my favorite, I'm trying to honor thou shalt not murder. I really do. I try to honor that. And so far, I've been good. Okay. My favorite is thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's goods. That's my favorites. Let's see. If my best friend kept this big secret, there's a hurt. Yeah, there's a hurt factor. Girl, you gotta go look. You gotta go look. Let them live how they want to live. Cindy, what? No, I didn't know that. Live your truth, girl. I am a bi woman and never judge anyone for their preferences. Cindy, I did not know that. But you do you, girl. YouTube isn't God. See, that's what I'm saying. There are two amazing people. I remember I was on IG one night and I saw Dreamsicle had put up a little thing. You go on IG and it says to make a statement, whatever. And she said, I am truly hurt. Now, I hadn't seen Dreamsicle in a while. And I responded to that. I said, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. You really had people that care and probably still do care about you. But the things that you're doing, they're trying to tear your ex-friends down. And you're the first one to say, move on. You're the first one to say, move on. But you can't let it go. And no one has really been talking about you. I responded to something Jen said in her chat. That's it. I wasn't speaking about you. Well, in a way, if that's where you want to take it, but I corrected something she said by something that had already been put out online and had been disproven that it was because of a letter or phone calls or anything else. I don't know what the problem is. Hi, Tracy M. I don't understand. Why are you so miserable? See, Sarah says she do care. They just can't do it anymore. That's all they ask is, I remember talking to you on the phone. I said, you're pushing everybody away. I said, is it worth it? Is it worth it? And she will go, you're right. You're right. Yeah, I see that. I said, just ignore JY. I am so serious. Not even the next day. She's live. Going back and forth with JY. I would wake up. Did you watch JY? Maria, how many times I have to say it? I don't watch him. Did you watch Siwa? Maria, don't watch her. I'm not up all hours of the night to see what anybody has to say. I don't like you. I'm not watching you. It's that simple. It's that simple.
Honestly, I work today, living my best life. It's my daughter's birthday today.
You hear her?
We've celebrated that already.
She's living her best
I've
life.
just became a great aunt yet again, another baby in the family on my daughter's birthday.
Oh,
And I've finished work, I've had my dinner, I've cleaned watching TV, and I happen to go on YouTube. Heidi, and let's do lie detectors, Maria, because you're the biggest fucking liar here. And this is how I know Maria has cheated and scammed and stole. Maria, that's stealing what you did. That's fucking stealing. You taking our money fraudulently. And actually, I'm quite sure I sent that to you through PayPal. So I contact PayPal as well to see if there's something we can do about it. Because you're still advertising the same fucking DTM legal account on your scrolling in your community tab. You're still using the same fucking account.
damn.
I am absolutely sick of her. Yeah, Emily, that blew my mind. So she's saying, and this is what makes me laugh, she should be able to people to tell them to block account. Why should
Wait a minute.
anybody
I
block
didn't see
anything from
this.
her?
Hold on. Maria sends Jen messages asking to block an account that has, I believe, grandson's name on it. Then she posts on her, I can't read it, account with Jen's initial. Jen, are you here?
And I'll tell you something else, Maria. Have a wee look at the people who've newly sent to your chat. Because see if I was to listen to other content creators, they would have said, I'm not even going to say who that account is. It's supposed to be Benny's Disappointment.
Maria sends Jen a message asking to block an account that has, I believe, her grandson's name on it. Then she posts on her community tab that she unblocked an account with Jen's initials. Jen, hi,
Maria,
Angela. How are
have a wee
you?
look at people who are coming into your chat. Makes me
It's
fucking sick.
always
So she
lovely to
messages
see
Jen,
you, Angela.
block that messages Clint, block that account that's coming into your, get Jen to block that. And then within 2 days, she's
Oh my God,
threatening
guys,
to show
guys,
video.
guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There's 102 people in here because I'm doing drama. Okay. Um, Thank you for giving me the views that I so desperately need and I so desperately want. Now, with those views, could you guys send me money too? I really would appreciate it. Okay. Thank you.
Videos of Jen and Clint. Like, who the fuck do you think you are? Who cares? Who cares? Show us your dirt, Maria. Show us what you did with the money you collected. That's all I see. That's all I want to see from you.
That's all she wants to see. Show me the money. Show me the money. That's all she wants to see.
I'm telling you,
Not
Jen, if you
deflection,
file,
show the money.
I will happily be a witness for you because I'm fucking done with this bitch. I am done with her. Hi, Habanero. 11. Hey, Cooch. Hi, Savage.
Yes, guys, hit that damn like button
So,
too. I need
Habanero,
the
Maria
likes.
has
Thank
posted
you.
on
Hi,
her community
Charlie
tab that I'm a
Cinderella.
liar, basically, because something was said about how she lost her job. No, she lost her job because she was sick. And yes, she did get a good review, but the person who gave the review and the person who sacked her are two different people. And her boss, well, the owner could be very gung ho.
There you go, Sarah. Get
Hi,
him.
JJ. Hi, Jen. Sorry, everybody that's come in. Hi, Tracy. He could be very gung ho, and he was upset
Thank you, Texas girl.
that she was off sick. She offered to work for that day, and
Ghostface girl, get your Get your grift on. Chantel is not here, but Chantel needs Tylenol. She's been begging now for 6 months for Tylenol. It's just $10, people. Ghostface needs her money for Botox. Can you help these women out, please? Thank you.
Came into the
And
office the
Sarah needs her
next day and she
$75 back
said
and needs
she
her
was
1200
sick.
back.
And he then, I can't remember if he called her back, but he says basically, do not come back. I want the laptop. And she had to
Sarah, thank you, baby.
in with the laptop.
Hi,
And I
Joey, my
remember the
sweetie.
conversations because people were saying in the group, don't give the laptop back until they give you your money, your wages that they owe
Oh
you.
my God, thank you
And
for
she
the
was
cash
saying, but they
app.
won't give me the wages until I give the laptop.
Thank you.
So she went to the office, she handed the laptop in, and I probably remember more than this fucking bitch. She handed the laptop in, and then uh, they still tried to withhold her wages. It took, and the woman who wrote the review, the manager, she was really trying to be helpful because, of course, as we all know, Maria kept messaging her. Maria kept messaging her. So that's what happened there.
See, that's bad. Hi, Amber. Good morning. That's mad. They can't withhold her wedges. I mean, her wedges. Her wages. They can't withhold them. Now, unless she had taken out a loan through the company, well, they can hold it. But if it's monies she's earned, they can't hold her money. I don't know what their vacation policy is. I don't know how that is because I don't know. Tea tree. No, let me hold on. Let me just address that. No, I haven't been watching Bambi and doxing. I was made aware of Bambi doxing people on her community post. Okay. I'm going to say this again. I do not condone or stand by any doxing at all. Not at all. Okay. Um, with Bambi, I don't know how to check your door. Why? Stop sending me stuff, woman. And thank you. Um, I don't support it at all. And I've said this so many times. I don't care what Bambi does on her channel. That's her business. I don't know what Bambi has going on with other people. I don't know. I watch Bambi's content lives when she's speaking on MobTube, when she's doing serial killers, that stuff. I don't watch. If I happen to go in Harlow's channel and they're going off on somebody, I don't even say anything. I leave. I don't know who they're speaking of. I want no parts of it. So I hope that answers your question. Whatever Bambi's doing in her community post, no, I don't condone it. And it has nothing to do with me. Nothing. Nothing. Thank you, Dreamsicle. I'm not even going to be rude. I'm going to answer. Okay? So I don't. I don't approve. Bambi is not my child. I can only say, Bambi, that's not a good idea. Bambi's going to do what the fuck she wants to do. Now, I know people were going at her and going at her. I would tell her to ignore, to ignore. Same thing I told a couple other people. But if they choose to keep engaging, that's on them. I just stay away from it. Has nothing to do with me. Now, thank you. I've responded. Don't bring, if anybody else bring up anything that Bambi has done or said, please time them out for 24 hours. Don't put it in my chat. This is not about Bambi. I was kind. I responded. Now you heard what I had to say. In case anybody didn't hear it, I will repeat it again. I do not condone doxing. I do not condone bringing families, children, nothing. That's it. I don't have to say it again. Anybody else comes in with anybody else comes in with anything else about Bambi, please take them out. This is not about Bambi. Here we go.
That's what happened there. And now this bitch is writing on a community tab that I
Thank you,
lied
Charlie. I'm glad that's working out
about
for
her. No,
you.
Maria, that's not a fucking lie. As I said, let's lie detector. And while you're there, show me the money
Hi,
you the lawyer.
Mary's.
Because you have stolen
Oh,
money from us.
thank you, Dreamsicle. I'm sorry. I missed that. I was responding to someone. Thank you, Gigi May.
Thanks, Cooch. I
Okay.
am so sick.
So I get where Anne is coming from. I think we can all hear there's still hurt there. Okay. There is still hurt. Maria, I'm going to give you this piece of advice, which you're not going to take it. Just stop. Leave everybody alone. Stop. Because you already see Anne will provide proof. Now, she gave you a warning, and I was like, boop, boop, shots fired. She gave you a warning in this one. She doesn't care anymore. She will put everything out there. And then you're going to be sitting there fumbling and try to make things fit a narrative. Stop it. Leave people alone.
Sick of, absolutely sick of her. Honest to God, I've been ignoring you, Maria. I don't want anything with you.
Yep.
Anything. But you and your little friends over there running your little subreddit, you've left that picture of me up for days, so I'll start just posting about you. I'll just come and start posting about you. Because you're a mod.
It does
I mean,
suck.
you're a mod there.
All of it sucks.
Because you already one of my accounts.
It's it's on a short. It's a short. It was the guy that has the black and white tights on, girl. It's a short. It's not a video. It's a short.
Then messaged me and said, haven't you ever wanted to do something like this to somebody? And I said, you're an asshole, that account's mine, and you unblocked me. So Bushwatchers of YouTube is Keys, Maria's got a wrench, Jendy's got a wrench. And Maria, I'm telling you now, get that fucking picture down of me.
Now, didn't
You
Ann
will
reach
respect
out to you last
her.
night to tell you
You
she
absolutely
found
will.
this stuff?
You the other day you said, I've got a lot more I could share about Anne and Vault. You share whatever the fuck you like about me, Maria.
Wait a minute. Susan Ron. I've seen that name in Jen's. Oh my God. Susie Rotten. Good morning.
Go for it. Go for it. Because you know what? There's
Now, there's
nothing
no
you can
one's
share
going to
about
take
me
your
that's actually
place
going to
in my
affect
heart,
my
girl.
life
But you
or
need
that's
to go
actually going
see
to get
that
me into
performance.
trouble. But I know, and you know, there's plenty I could share about you, Maria,
There you go.
that's legally going to get into trouble. How many arrows does it take for somebody to learn the lesson? How many arrows?
I hope so, Ghostface. I really
She
do.
thinks she can go live and attack. And have I been disgusted at attacking Jen? Absolutely. You're attacking somebody you know already has been vulnerable.
Okay. And with that, okay, she brought up Jen. The other day, I got a call that Jen, well, first of all, Jen went live while I was live. And Jen, I would never do that to you, but that's okay. But got a call that Jen went live. And when I saw she was live, I ended my live. I said, Jen went live. I said, let me go. I was getting ready to end anyway, but she had been live for like 25 minutes. So, and I got a call that she was crying. And I watched her cry. And I was like, this is fucking ridiculous. So when I saw her in Amber's chat, I said, Jen, I'm mad at you because I knew she would call me on IG. I told Jen to stop letting people bring her down. I told Jen to stop responding. And anyone that's telling you what somebody else is saying about you is not doing you any favors. She tells me she stopped doing her crafts because they made fun of her. I'm like, who gives a fuck? You were happy doing your crafts. Do what makes you happy. Do what makes you happy. If you want to speak on your mother, speak on your mother. You want to speak on your dad, speak on your dad. It doesn't matter. You got somebody making fun of you with your crafts, but she's got bee stickers on her wall. I tried my best to tell her, do her. I said, because what I'm seeing right now, I see this shit is really getting to her again, and it really shouldn't be. Clint got on the screen, and I told Clint the same thing. I said, you need to help her with this. I wasn't aware that Clint was having conversations with people and telling them things. I don't know about that. That was never brought to my attention until I listened to some of her live yesterday. And I told her, all of these people are not your friends. I told her way before, her core group that has stuck by her through everything. Stop letting these people get you to a place where you don't want to be. That's all I can do. If I go in there again and she's going off and she's crying, I'm leaving. I want no parts of it. Then I hear she came back and goes, I just came to say that I apologize for whatever. Whatever it's not an apology. What are you apologizing for? Who are you apologizing to? Stop apologizing. If you've given out apologies, and I know some people say she gave general apologies, I don't know. Stop apologizing. Words mean nothing. You show them that you are sorry. That's it. That's it. You show them. And if they don't want to accept you, oh well. Everybody is not for everybody. I don't know why she's steady trying to prove herself. If you are good in your own mental, then that's good. I told her that, and I mean that. And if she keeps doing what she's doing, and I'll say it right here, I won't be in there because I don't have time for the crying. And you said you got paperwork. You said that you and the B are going to court on May 9th. Let the chips fall where they may. Stop responding. Stop answering. That's it. Stop responding. Stop answering. Let her say what she's going to say.
I mean, I didn't even know that she worked in the behavioural side of the hospital. Not a good fucking look, Maria. Not a good fucking look. You should be ashamed of yourself the way you're looking after her. And then to taunt her about her dog.
She's
Maria,
not.
You said because
I also told her, stop saying Sophie has your dog. Sophie does not have your dog. Sophie shows her dogs all the time. She told me who told her Sophie had that dog. I said, and why would you believe anything that person has to say? So Sophie does not have your dog. Period.
she lied. You've lied about me. You've just wrote another fucking post lying about me.
Wait a minute. What do I know about?
So she's asked that on you. about the bother you, Maria?
Nope,
Like
they're
your
not.
jealousy, you're
Maybe she
sick
should just go back to
woman.
IG for a while.
You need fucking help. And I'm going to be totally honest. I know at this point you've already lost
Oh yeah, I knew about that shit. She said it on her panel after she sent me a message about what last week. She says it on her panel. So, oh well, there
people
it
in your
is.
family because see, if you hadn't, you wouldn't be doing all these after live after live. So you honestly don't give a fuck for anyone. You don't give a fuck about your family. You don't give a fuck about trying back. You just give a fuck about that little bit of validation you get from some of these assholes that follow you. That's all you care about. And I hope they're now the ones in a chat with you trying to stop you from doing shit and realise how exhausting your fucking friendship is. Because that's the reality. You are absolutely exhausting. You don't have one friend in your life, not one. And you know what the worst of it is? Miss, I'm going to do a craft fair. So for 2 years we've been here these craft fairs that she was going to raise money. She's a brilliant crocheter, but she was going to do craft fairs to raise money, help with lawyers' fees. Never one. You never done one. But why should you do one when you can lie and cheat everyone else out of money? Hi, Deborah.
So this is Anne,
Deborah,
and I look, I get what she's saying, and this is
she
basically the
posts stuff about
same.
me.
Uh, she is really upset, and I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. She's upset. Maria, if you take nothing else from that live stream she did yesterday, okay? If you take nothing else, I'm not going to play her whole live stream. If you guys want to go back and listen, I'll drop the link, but I'm not going to play her whole live stream. I just wanted you to hear some of it. Um, if you take nothing else from what Ann said yesterday, I would take heed to the fact that she's got so much stuff on you and she's been trying to be respectful. Think back of what you said to her. You keep pushing her buttons, she's going to come and lay it all out. She had to go find those messages to post to show she wasn't lying. I knew she wasn't lying. She didn't even have to prove shit to me. She didn't have to prove anything to me. Nothing. Mari, what trolls are coming in? Uh, what trolls? I didn't see any trolls. I'm sorry. And let me tell you, as long as people are respectful, you know, but if they're just completely just being, yeah, I wouldn't even block. I would just time them out. I try to give everybody a voice. You can come in and say what you have to say without being rude, without being nasty. But some people don't know how to do that. Okay? Just be I turned I turned on subscribers only for them to be able to talk anything. Okay? I don't want people being harassed in my chat at all. So again, Maria, if you take nothing else out of what Ann is saying, and she's ignored you. She started cooking. She was doing Savage. Thank you. Thank you, Savage. What you don't want to do is keep poking and poking and poking. That's what you don't want to do. Stop poking people because you're going to get the reaction that you don't want. And I don't know what else to say about that, but I'm watching Anne and she's been doing cooking. She's been ignoring you. And then you go and you start trying to go after, um, you try to go after Dreamy and her son to get at Anne. But you wouldn't want nobody to go. But then again, she said it. You don't care. You don't care. Hi, JJ. Well, thank you. I tried, JJ. I tried. Damn, Savage is giving me a song. I want an intro song. Party Rock has an intro song. DJ Mandingo, Denver, The Friendly Ghost. Does that? Yep, Daddy's Disappointment has an intro song. I don't have an intro song. You know what, Savage? I really feel hurt behind that now. I just realized people that you don't even know have an intro song, and I don't. I'm sorry. I'm about to cry. Hi, Michelle LaBelle. Anyway, hi, Habanero with the flowers. And guys, I'm going to tell you, and everybody is saying Habanero is this, Habanero is that. Okay, I don't know who she is. I had a voice message from her one time, but let me tell you, when that page came up, Momo's fan page, hi Chi Chi, um, Chi Chi, Shy Shy. It always seems like Shy Shy to me. Habanero was sending messages to people not to follow that page. She wanted nothing to do with that page. When this stuff was put on about Dreamy, when she was completely doxxed, she and somebody else was working to get that shit taken down. Now, I've never known her to dox anybody. Has she doxed anybody? Please read your new community post. Hold on, Ann. Let me go. Let me go look. Let me go look at your new community post. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. What happened? Look, what had happened now is what had happened? Oh, shit. Hold on. Oops. Oops. Wait a minute. Hold up. Let me put some stank up in it. And damn it. See, Maria, you got to stop. And said, Dear Lion Psychopath. Oh, shit. I indeed did react angrily to your attempt at disparaging my character by calling me a liar multiple times on your community tab when you knew you were lying. I would like to apologize to myself for letting this deranged liar get to me by continuing to push my buttons, as I do not enjoy this when she clearly does. I have not let anyone get me this angry and reactive for many, many years. Having shown proof to your lies, you now have a new threat. Let me explain. I don't give a fuck any longer. Leave us all alone. We want nothing more than peace from you. Attempt to attack any of my friends or loved ones, and I can promise you I will make the call myself regarding your breaching your RO. If you don't stop, I will stop you. Girl, that form for those guns was never filled out, was it? Was it? And lying on a document that you signed. Oh, Lord. You enjoy this. You enjoy the attention and view. Oh my God. And there we go with the views. Guys, come on. Hit the like button again. I'm at 113, I think. I think that was likes. No, I don't know. Yeah. Hit the like button. I need the views. I need it. I need it. This is why I do this. I'm going to come live tomorrow and talk about somebody else. Every day I'm just going to talk. I'm going to get a hat, shake it up, and pick a name and say, oh, I'm going to talk about them today. You enjoy this. You enjoy the attention and the views. You have no moral compass or compassion for anyone, including your own family. I want nothing to do with your toxic behavior or victim mentality when you are clearly the aggressor. Stop trying to emotionally abuse us to bend to your will. It's over. It's over now. Okay. The only explanation you owe is for the money you use fraudulently to pay this bill on 10. Oh, shit. On 10/30/2023, after we had been collecting for a lawyer fund. You are disgusting, a fraud, liar, and thief. Oh my goodness. Hold on, guys. She paid this. The order under the final judgment rendered. Hold on. I got to read it off my phone for some reason. I hate this shit. Hold on. Let me go read this. Let me go. Tragedy. See, it's not coming up with cooking and crying with Anne. It's still reading her old name. So, on this, it says satisfaction of final judgment. The owner and holder of the said final judgment rendered in the above action dated 5/6/2015, entered in Miami-Dade, Florida, does hereby payment and satisfaction of the final judgment and hereby consents the same as a record. So Portfolio Recovering Associates, oh my God, she paid this on 10/30/2023. Oh, oh, oh. Maria, I think it's time you stop. I really think it's time you stop. Daddy hates stuff. You're right. Nope, I've never seen you dox and never heard you doxing anyone. Oh my God. No, Anne is not playing anymore. Maria, I think it's time to stop. Even though you don't understand that word. Okay? You don't understand stop. If you stop, that doesn't mean that you lost. It doesn't mean you lost. It's just mean, hey, let's go our separate ways. That doesn't mean you lost anything. This is the judgment that was finally satisfied on October 30th, 2023. Oh my God. 8 years after it was filed. Maria. What is that is a creditor, a credit collection agency. Anne's not playing. Oh my God, Anne, thank you. Anne, Maria, blah, blah, blah. I would just say, fuck it. Let them go. And I know Vote hasn't talked about you. I talked to Vote. We talk about real life shit, not YouTube shit. Hi, Stacy, in AB in Alberta. How are you? Maria, this isn't looking good. I remember Lack saying that you told him that that was a mistake, that that bill had been paid. And just showed that bill was paid October 30th of 2023. It was satisfied. Shit, girl. Oh my God. And this is public record. You can go to www.2.miamidadeclerk.gov. Oh my God. Maria, I was just saying, Anne had said she has a lot. I would stop it. I'm doing really good. So Reddit was right, and I'm embarrassed. I took Maria's word for it on that bill. I don't believe this is just a coincidence in timing. I don't think anybody does. Because it's signed by a judge. It was filed in the court 11/14/2023 at 9:44 a.m. and it was signed off on, it was paid off on October 30th, 2023. Girl, I got 2 credit cards that I need to pay off. And I keep saying I'm paying them off, but something always comes up. Is Ann? That's what it seems like, Dreamer. It's on Ann's community tab. That's what it seems like. After she said that that was a mistake and that had been paid off, it shows that the bill was the the satisfaction judgment, the final satisfaction of final judgment was done October 30th, 2023. Damn. Maria, honestly, the last 2 lives that Ann did, she did one with Sweets. She did one by herself. She's been posting her and Pablo. Um, she hasn't been talking about you. She hasn't been speaking on you. I don't understand. Vote hasn't been speaking on you. Not that I know of. Please correct me if I'm wrong. She took money from me and everyone else fraudulently. Maria, be transparent. Show your receipts. No one believes that you're still doing things with the lawyer unless you owe that lawyer money and he's taking you to court. I don't know. I didn't look. Although I am going to be doing some body cam stuff in a few days. I'm going to be showing some body cam stuff. Um, I'm just welcome, Dreamer. I'm just Maria. Be transparent. People are calling you a scammer, a liar. They're saying that you stole money, you took money fraudulently. Prove them wrong. Show them where the money went. Just show them where the money went and shut everybody up. Hey, better than that. Why don't you do um a StreamYard? Do it behind the scenes. Invite everybody. Do a private stream. Invite everybody that donated to you. Do a private stream. You don't have to do members only. Do it privately. You can invite them with a link. And I mean everybody that donated to you because you have it, and show them where the money went. Satisfy these people. That's it. Now, Ann, I was watching y'all make those meatballs with the chicken. I don't think I can ever eat ground chicken. I'm serious. When they started making chicken sausage, I was like, oh, I can't do it. But it did look delicious. Creditor had sued in court and got a judgment. Attorneys for Walmart advising the court it had been paid and the judge signed off. Damn. Hi, Snuggle Bunny. I'm just saying, have a private stream, invite everybody, send them a link, bring them backstage, and show them. You don't have to do it publicly. Satisfy the people, especially your big donors. Satisfy them. Let them see where that money went. That's all. That's it. Because right now, what I see is deflection. I see you deflecting on what everybody has sent. You're attacking people that is not that are not even speaking on you. To me, it's deflection. That's all I'm saying. Now, if you hadn't mentioned my name yesterday, only thing I did was try to help Jen by correcting misinformation because something else had been stated. I wouldn't even be speaking on you. But you have a thing about that community tab. And as you see, I showed it. I don't see it. It was sent to me. I'm happy with my 19, 20 people when I'm discussing my shows. I'm happy with them. We laugh. I read the comments. We respond. We have fun. Sometimes when I do my morning coffee, I have 40 people. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. People come if they want to hear it. If they don't come. I don't care. But it seems to matter to you. You know, I have a few shorts that did over 1,000, and that's just me recording some stupid shit that I see that I find funny, and I post it. That's crazy. So anyway, let me show you this. Maria, I'm just saying, heed my warning. And I'm telling you what I know's going on. I'm warning you, you're not going to like the outcome. Too many people know too many things. Too many people know too many things. And I think out of respect for your family, they try not to do the things that you do. But I can tell you right now, gloves have come off. Go do your crocheting. That day I watched you do your crochet thing. I told you, I've never seen you look happier. You were on camera, you were crocheting, never saw you look happier. Do something that makes you happy. That's it. Ann's giving you a warning shot. I would take heed to it. I really would. I really would. So I was going to talk about Lisa, but I really don't want to talk about Lisa right now. But she is cracked out. She has the tar. She looks horrible. She looks horrible. And I haven't seen her look this bad in quite some time. So anyway, I just wanted to speak on that. Again, Maria, I wasn't trying to be, I was trying to correct something, and I am not miserable in my life, honey. I have a full life, not miserable, quite happy. I get a little depressed sometimes, when it's raining and or I really, really, really want to go and see my mother. Um, and then I get depressed just thinking about that because then I'm gonna have to leave and come back here. Then I was thinking, do I really want to stay here or do I want to move to the East Coast? I want to move to the East Coast, but then again, I want to kind of be in the middle. I thought I would move into Nevada. It's too fucking hot. I can't be there during the summer. Another reason I don't want to be in Houston during the summer. It's too damn hot. I like it here. While retired, I do consulting. I have a full life. I enjoy my life. I'm getting ready to go on vacation. I'm not miserable, honey. Come to the East Coast. I used to live in the East Coast, on the East Coast. I used to live on the East Coast. Being here reminds me of being in Chesapeake, Norfolk, and Virginia Beach. That's what it reminds me of. But anyway, I really hope that, and I'm serious, I even applauded George for saying, he didn't want to talk about Maria and or don't mention Maria and the B in his chat. Then when all of this stuff happened, when he started, I don't know. He's saying he's not. I read his community post. I'm not going to accuse somebody of being a sock account. I don't know. I don't care who they are. Undoubtedly, they go under a sock because they don't want. Now, if you under a sock and you talking all kind of mad shit, come under your name. I'm doing well, KK. And you know what, KK, Carolina, North Carolina is really, really pretty. It's really nice. It's green. I like the greenery. Um, I could never be in Florida, girl. I would go to Florida and travel on business, and every single day in Orlando, around 1:30, 2 o'clock, it rains for like 10 minutes, then it stops. And then it's hot and muggy, mosquitoes. Do you know we have no mosquitoes in Spokane? Heidi, just stay put and come to me. You said you would come in here. I'm going to take a nice drive to Seattle. You need to look at Table Rock Lake near Branson, Missouri. I'm on 15. Oh my God, I'm on 15 acres with a lake in my back. Girl, are you kidding? Can I move in with you, Samantha? I like to fish. Hi, Aries. I love to fish. Y'all find that funny? I love to fish. It used to be I didn't like to put worms on my hook. Now it doesn't even bother me. Yeah, I can't do that. Florida weather. KK, I came in your chat one night. You guys had me rolling. I don't know half the people in your chat. I just sit back and watch. I don't know half the people in there, but I sit back and watch. Girl, Branson, Missouri. Why do I know Branson, Missouri? I know that for a reason. So I was in Montreal last year. But I love to fish. I need to go to the I need to go to the range. I haven't been to a range in about two. Well, oh no, I haven't been to a range since I've been here. But I love to fish. I love to gut fish. I really do. I take pleasure in gutting a fish. Say I'm crazy, say whatever. I love to gut a fish. Oh, you do no hook fishing. Okay. So, and then we would get like we would stop, like we would go to Galveston or whatever, and we would stop and get we would get the bait, the live bait. And we used to go out on the boat. One of my sister's friends had a boat, and we would go out there, and we would go fishing out there. But my dad, not my dad, my grandfather used to take us fishing all the time. My ex-husband's love to fish. I love to crab. I do a lot of stuff. Hi, Julie. I get to see you soon. I do a lot of stuff. So I don't know how am I miserable. I'm trying to understand what am I miserable about. I was kind of bored after a while, so I said, you know what? I need to do things that's going to occupy my mind and my time, but not miserable. Far from it. I have too much to be miserable. I have too many people in my life that truly, honestly care about me and love me. Too many people. Too many people. So, again, keep on going back and forth from here to Montreal. My doctors and family. Okay, in Montreal. I love Canada. Thank you, Bambi. Thank you, Bambi. I'm not miserable at all. At all. At all. I started on my YouTube. I was under my real name until I learned. See, and I remember when you were under that name, and then when you changed it, I already knew it was you. Just for, and I'm like, you go, it's me. I said, I know. But she wanted me to know who she was. Habanero is here. I've never asked Habanero her name. The only reason I know Daddy's name is because she and I went out to dinner. I've never asked anybody for their name. Ever. Ever. Matter of fact, I told several people to take their real names off. I came under my name because I give no fucks. That's my name. That is my name. So, guys, I really did. I wanted to talk about Lisa. I really did. I wanted to talk about Shannon Sharp because he got hit with another lawsuit, and then the woman that sued him back in what 2010, and then 2023 she got a restraining order against them. We got Pete. I think I'll just save that for tomorrow. We got P Diddy, who's now claiming he was mentally incapacitated. He didn't realize what he was doing. His behavior was wrong because of the drugs. Yep, I do. I know your name, and I still call you Daddy. Look, that don't sound good, but Daddy's disappointment. I do. I know Party Rock's name, but I still call her Party Rock. I've known Savage since 2020 and still call her Savage. I had a hard time calling her Anne Marie. I had a hard time calling her that. Mid May? Okay. So I'm just like, I don't care. I don't care who they are. But if you're going to be behind a name and you're saying all these nasty shit about people and thinking you're not going to be found, you will be found. I remember when I got the screenshot when Gingy was outed. And I'm saying outed by putting her shit out on IG. That's what I mean by outed. I had no idea that Gingy was married to a woman. None of my business. But you see, that's what happens when you keep fucking with people. They're going to find you. They're going to find you. You know how many people were sending my sister all of Maria's information? There are so many people that don't like you. Do you know how many people have your information that if they really wanted to, they can wait for you outside and really do something to you or have something done to you? Hi, Party Rock. Do you understand how many people really don't care for you, Maria? I know people don't like me. I don't really give a shit. But I'm not on my community tab going at people. I don't come live trying to drag people and put out falsehoods about people. But you do that. Hi, Macy. How are you, sweetie? Hi, One Lone Voice. Long time no see. You do understand that, right? But then again, I don't think you care. You remember that time when you were talking about some man was outside? I remember that. You were so scared. But come to find out that he was looking for a house. That should have woke you up. People are saying that your husband has no idea. And I do believe that because you've actually told me this. He has no idea what you do on YouTube. None. Would he care? Who knows? Guess they'll find out. But you need to stop. You don't care. I sat here and listened to you cry about how your mother treated you and all this stuff. And I felt so bad for you. And I'm sitting there telling you, sometimes you have to cut your family off. But it seems like your family cut you off. That's like Lisa. She's online getting money from strangers. Has anybody stopped to think your mother, your father, your grown daughters, your sisters, your brother won't give you a dime? Hi, Aesops. Won't give you a dime. They have tried to help you. They have tried to say, hey, hi, Just Beetle. When I was sent the screenshots of what was posted on Reddit about what your daughter had to say, if that was my son, my granddaughter, anybody that I valued in my life, that'd be it. Poof. Or change my whole platform. Go to a whole new community. That's simple. People don't speak on you, don't speak on them. It's like every day you have a new target. Every day. My sister asked me, why is she picking on Kendra? I'm like, I have no idea. Why? Don't know. Every day it's a new target. What was the lawyer for? It was for her restraining order. JY had, well, JY and Siwa had taken her to court before then, and nothing came of it. So I guess, well, not guess, she kept going. JY took her back to court. It was for a restraining order to have a lawyer in court with her to represent her. But then again, that's like that woman on TikTok, WTF, who's crowd, and then the live that was done the day ago, what day before, warning people about contributing to her GoFundMe because she's a fucking thief. She's got charges for theft by deception. Maria, do you know people can actually press over a certain amount? I don't know what it is in Florida, but that's theft by deception. If that money wasn't used for what it was supposed to be used for, and if they can prove that you took that money from what it looks like and you paid that Walmart bill, that is theft by deception. That money was supposed to be used for legal fees against John Yates, not for your legal fees with Walmart. That's theft by deception. See? And people have seen a different side of you, but you keep wanting. And Maria, the more you spew this hate, the more you sound disgusting. Go back and listen to yourself sometime. Wait a minute. I can't believe she dragged Denver and called her a liar. Then last night she wanted. Wait a minute. What? I hope Denver stays far away from her and don't vouch for shit. Denver knows the truth. I'm not even going to say anything else about that. Denver knows the truth. Denver knows the truth. She saw it for herself for years and she kept giving her chance after chance. And when she called me, I said, you know what? I don't want to hear anything else about it. I said, either walk away for good or stay there and keep getting lied to. I don't care. And that's what I meant. That's what I meant. Denver knows. Her husband knows. This is just crazy. And I don't understand, why is she attacking Vogt? For what? What did Vogt do? What did Vogt do for you to attack her? What? Somebody said that Vogt mentioned your name? Just like you said Habanero attacked you in my chat. No. You said Daddy attacked you in my chat. No, they just asked, why do you post kids? That's it. That's not an attack. That is asking you about your behavior that you have shown on the internet. That's not an attack. That is not an attack. Sarah, has she went for you yet? I don't think I heard her go after Sarah. Denver is probably this time of morning, she's probably working. She's really busy in the mornings. I'm just saying, Mari made a couple of comments, not even her name. She responded to like, and then one she said, Heidi, stay above it. She attacked Mari. Why? And if you're in the chat, you're screenshotting, Stay out. I don't come in your chat. I don't screenshot your chat. I don't. I don't care. But that day you went live and you had the nerve to bring up my family, you damn right when I was getting all these messages, I said record it. I still haven't listened to it. My sister has. Several people. Well, Amber put it on Rumble. I haven't listened to it. If my sister says this is what, okay, I believe her. She's not going to tell me something. And then when I got it from somebody else, she brought up your mom. I said, wait a minute. Again? No, I didn't pull that out of my ass. I could have been dirty. I could have spoken. No. It's time to just let it go. Everybody has moved on. Everybody is trying to move. Everybody's not friends, but people are trying to coexist in the same chats. I see people in Kendra's chat that I would never think I would see in Kendra's chat. I see people in Ann's chat that I would never think I would see in Ann's chats. Same for my chat. Who else chat? Jen's chat. No, George's chat. People try to coexist. People are tired of it. It's the same regurgitated shit over and over and over again. People are tired of that. People want to move on. This is 2025. We have enough shit going around in the world. We have people being deported. We have mothers and their kids being separated. Isn't taking screenshots of chat and going after subs. Well, yes, it is against TOS, but if nobody reports it, like I said, she was posting all that stuff, all that shit on her community tab. All you have to do is report her. If you're in her lives and she's doing all of this and she report it, keep reporting her. And if you get an RO against her, you do know that RO needs to go to YouTube legal, correct? It needs to go to YouTube legal. You filed a police report against her, it needs to go to YouTube legal. Sophie's moved. Oh, Sophie's live. Is she? Yeah, she's live. So, anyway. So, who wants to be a victim of mine tomorrow? Or maybe like no, I'm coming live tonight because we're gonna talk about sister wives and 90 day and shit. You know what I'm talking about. Sister wives, 90-day last resort, and Amy, 1,000-pound sisters. Sophie, I thought you were live. I just had a notification. 6:15 a.m. Can you say addicted to TikTok? I thought you were live. Okay, hi, sweetie. But everybody has moved on. She didn't want Sophie in my chat. She didn't want Muggsy in my chat. She didn't want Hibernera in my chat. I had to tell her, this is my channel. You don't tell me who to have in my chat. Muggsy did this, sending me screenshots of Sophie in Deadly's chat as a mod. See, that's why, no, I don't care. But you used to be in Deadly's chat as well. And from what I understand, he hasn't changed. No, don't make jokes about that because then Jen's going to get upset. Yeah, don't joke about that. But Sophie, I made it clear to Jen that you do not have her dog. And whoever keeps telling her that and why she keeps going back to that, she needs to stop. But again, people are trying to move on. It was a running joke. People, oh, it's the end of the month and we haven't seen Siwa. I understand Siwa has a whole ass life. She's working, she's doing things with her daughter. Why are we concerned if look, I say the same thing about Lisa. Amber, what's wrong? Oh, okay. I say the same thing about Lisa. I'm like, oh shit. Where's she at? Haven't seen her. Is she locked up? Did she OD? That's because of her behavior. Damn, Simply Sophie. Didn't know that. Didn't know that. Honestly, when Amber first came in my chat, I was shocked as shit. I know she told me way before, long time ago, that she would watch me. She watched me and Debbie. And she really enjoyed me and Debbie together. When she came in my chat, I was like, okay. I was never thought I would see Amber in my chat. Never thought I would be in any chats of Amber's again. Ever. People move on. They make amends. Maria, the thing is, I'm sorry. I fucked up. I should have been a little more honest with you. That's it. You don't even have to say, I should have been honest. I'm sorry, I fucked up. I took our friendships for granted. There you go. That's it. I don't care if I have 10, 12, 15. I don't care. We enjoy discussing the shows. You know what? I was never a secretary, honey. So get that correct. You look it up. Supply chain manager. And my grandkids are just fine. So I'm glad you felt the need to come in and say that. Now, guess what? You're now blocked. Bye. So, never had secretary. Supply chain manager. That was my title. Get it right. And notice they came in with a black woman. Oh my God, please. Childish. See? See? See how you did that? You came in and said what you. Thank you for waiting the 5 minutes to subscribe. I really appreciate that. But I saw it, Gigi. I saw it. Thank you. And if I was the secretary, who cares? Who cares? Retired. 35 plus years in the same field. When my channel started growing, she started talking about me and buying subs. I am here. Here I am 3 months later with a whole new. Yes, you do. And Sophie, I watch them when you go into TikTok and all of these guys, and when you're up in the box and stuff, I watch all of these people that say that they love how you cover Lori. And I'm glad you're covering Lori. Kids. Now, you see, if you wanted to come in and say that, you could have come in under your name and said it. See, I don't care. That shit doesn't bother me. See, because I know the truth. Yeah, I know the truth. See, not bothered. But you got blocked because you came in and you tried to be funny. Now, when Tea Tree came in. I didn't block Tea Tree. I answered Tea Tree. Girl, I'm older than Maria. I'm older than Maria. I'll be about 70. No, you won't. But you never, even when I remember when my dad retired and my uncle retired, a friend of mine in Florida, she worked for NASA, then she worked for Siemens, and then she retired twice. And then she started doing consulting for then she started doing consulting work for Siemens. She retired twice. Good morning, my Drea. Good morning, my Drea. So now I'm sitting here and I'm sitting here thinking because we're supposed to be taking a cruise. Well, we're supposed to be talking about when we're cruising. And that all depends on Nate and when he's going to be able to come stateside. Well, for vacation. And I know that Kayla and Justin want summer jobs. So he's trying to see how that's going to work out. Yes, it does. You just have to get the contracts. But it's funny when they come to you because they know what you do and what you're good at. And I understand that she's really good at doing taxes. I'm gonna take that away from her. I would have opened my own tax agency by now. Yeah, you're working on a form. That's good. Is that the channel where you're doing your crafts at, Sophie? Because I need to get that. If you have, if anybody knows Sophie's second channel, could you drop that link, please? I'm going on a land and cruise tour of Alaska in a couple of weeks. That's, ooh, thank you, Mari Mari. I have a couple of more that I'm working on, and I'm going to handle that. I know that Amber and Texas Girl are going to be going live later on. I think it's 11 o'clock my time. Uh, Hold on, Sophie. Let me give you a wrench so you can drop your channel in here. All right, Sophie. I gave you a wrench. Could you drop that second channel, please? I don't know if Savage is going to go live today, but I know Debbie and I will be live later on. Um, I think we're going to do it around 5. I need to set it up. I'm working on um, a thumbnail right now. I said I was going to start doing my thumbnails. And Cooch has her channel where she's just talking about everything marijuana. Cooch is going in a whole new direction as well. Wait a minute, 45 minutes. Okay, Amber will be live in 45 minutes. Okay, hold on, let me drop Amber's channel. Hold on, I need to go to Amber's so I can drop her channel. Do 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 do. Hold on. If the shoe fits, do you want them on Rumble or do you want them on YouTube? Do you want them on Rumble or YouTube? Yep, 8 a.m. Oh shit, yes. All right, let me get this. Control C. Thank you, Sophie. This is Amber's channel. That's YouTube. That's YouTube. Let me go in her description. I like the thumbnail with you in Texas, girl. I really do. I like that thumbnail. See, but you don't have the link for Texas Girl's channel on your thing. Because I was going to drop Texas Girl channel too. I was going to drop Texas Girl's channel as well. Thank you for dropping Cooch's channel. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, guys, just drop their channels for me. But anyway, Texas Girl made that. I love that. Hold on, let me just share this real quick. I love that. Here we go. I don't know what that noise was. Look at that. Isn't that cute? That is so cute. Texas Talks. I like that. Okay, her Rumble is on the post. Okay, I like that. Let me drop post at Texas Girl. Control C. This will be her channel. Wake the fuck up. Come get this work, Modine. Oh, damn. Look at the food Amber be making. Look at this shit. You make it. Oh, the shrimp. What is this? Keto creamy spinach, broccoli, shrimp, fettuccine. Oh my God, that looks good. Oh, that looks good. Okay, well, we're going to see what's going on with Amber and all of this morning. Anyway, I'm going to go. I just had to say this. I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. And thank you for all these views that I so desperately wanted. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to pick another person that I'm going to come at. Sarah motherfucking Z, thank you for the super chat. Gigi May, thank you for the super chat. Dreamsicle, thank you for the super chat. Savage Speaks, thank you for the super chat. And Cooking and Crime with Ann, thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate it. I will be doing some body cam stuff. Look, I'll be doing some body cam stuff. I pulled a few stuff that I was working on, so definitely will be doing that. I'm already subbed to OG Amber. Aries, is always so nice to see you. I will see you guys soon over at Amber's. Have a great day. Just Beetle, is always a pleasure seeing you, and you guys be nice now. Be careful crossing them YouTube streets. It's getting kind of dangerous out here. Dangerous. Bye, guys.
I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate make a statement. Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable. Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the
All right, guys,
if you wanna
have
play
a
tough
great
and wanna